Hardy's match after WrestleMania. So I don't know what to do here. That's why I'm torn. So do
you have Braun Strowman lose
that's
like that? You know
that's exactly what we were discussing before you jump back on. That's exactly what we were discussing. That's what we were just discussing.
My whole thing is he's white hot. For him not to put a belt on him would almost be like a injustice, so to speak.
What's interesting is
I agree.
You can put the belt on Braun and like Ambrose or Braun. You put Braun and Lashley. That could be a long-term team. That could actually be a long-term team.
Right.
Braun and Ambrose won't be.
Or Braun and Brain.
Braun and Brain. Like Braun and Ambrose, that's not going to be a long-term team. I can see them winning the belts and then losing them again on Raw. In that case. You know what I mean?
You could do Brains, have Bobby Lashley come out in plastic glasses and a different shirt.
In dedication to Hall of Famer Bubba Ray Dudley.
There you go. There you go. See? Everyone wins that way.
That's actually what I thought Braun was doing, by the way. Actually, the Braun was doing on Monday was a tribute to Bully Ray.
This is my twin brother Brains, yeah.
So stupid. It was so dumb. Okay, so let's move on. We've stalled enough on this, trying to get Sal back on the line. I think we've stalled enough. Let's move on to the WWE United States Championship. This is interesting. We have, before the added one more into this has been the slowest match in the history of mankind. But instead, we have Randy Orton taking 25 minutes to get to the ring. Bobby Roode with 25 minutes singing a song. Jinder Mahal, who I want to punch after 20 minutes, and Rusev Day, who was going to be handing Rusev Day for 25 minutes.
Lana's in the band.
So what do we do here? Who wins this match? Sal.
I hope to God Rusev wins.
I mean, it's a weird situation. I want Rusev to win and then turn him face. That's what I want him to do. I don't understand how Rusev's a heel. I don't get it.
He is face already.
Technically, he's a heel.
But when you have it in English going, it's Rusev Day. Yeah, okay.
But according to, sorry about that. According to Vince, he's a heel. Because if you look at the house show lineups, he's against faces. You know what I mean? Technically, if you go by Vince's mindset, Rusev and Mahal are the heels in this match. That's technically what you guys fit.
If you do not capitalize on Rusev Day, and you basically kind of pass him up, this will come to kick you in the butt.
What I would do is have Rusev win the title, and then if you're going to do this right, you come out of this match, you have Randy Orton do whatever he wants, because you know Randy Orton will do whatever the hell he wants. Mahal's already your heel. You make him your top mid-card heel, and that's fine. I've always said that. I have had no problem with Jinder Mahal being a top mid-card heel. I've never had a problem with that. You switch Roode and Rusev. You have Roode be the asshole he was winning NXT. You have Rusev turn face and be loved by the fans, and everybody will be in the right spots coming out of Mania. That's what I would do.
You put a lot of thought into that.
I did.
Well, there you go.
So we're going with Rusev to win this thing?
Yes.
Okay. And
are we in agreement?
I think we're in agreement with Rusev.
Wow. Hey, how about
Lana is the best. Lana number one. Lana is the best. Lana number one.
Okay, so let's get to the next match. The triple threat that can be a show stealer, and I'm looking forward to this match a lot. The WWE Intercontinental Championship match. It is The Miz taking on Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. This should be fun.
You and I were talking about this.
Yes.
Okay. And it's not that far-fetched. What we were talking about is basically for Miz to retain, but only he's now a babyface because he has a family.
That's actually what Dad's suggestion was before we came on, was the Miz to turn babyface. Because of everything we saw on Monday.
Right.
I don't know. It's an interesting situation. I liked Miz on Monday. I like the fact that he was being a heel, but being a happy father. I actually like that because he can use that to his advantage. Like, well, the thing with Miz has made being a happy husband into a heel character. That is what Miz has done.
But now you can't take happy father
No, you
and husband.
No, you can't. Kevin Owens does. That's half of Kevin Owens' gimmick.
I'm
doing this for my son. That's half his gimmick.
Well, that's Kevin Owens, but you talk about Miz
Kevin Owens
and a
doesn't know.
newborn father. Okay.
Oh, by the way, before I forgot,
go ahead.
Miz is not the only one who's a newborn. Has a newborn. The Kanellises had their baby. Maria Kanellis had their kid. They had a baby this morning. I forgot the name. I have to look it up real fast. But yeah, the Kanellises had their kid this morning. Congratulations to the Kanellises.
Oh, there you go.
So there you go.
There you go.
I know it's not really. It's the Kanellis Bennett, but still, Kanellises, because that's what you do. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. I just remember that. I broke this morning during a lot of other things I was going
Well,
through.
congratulations to them.
So okay, back to what we were talking
So
about.
here,
Back to the match.
you turn Miz babyface, you capitalize on his charisma and status as family man, and it's all marketing.
What do you do with Seth and Finn, though? They're the babyfaces in this match.
Do you make him a babyface?
Well, I don't know. You want Miz to retain? Fine. Miz retain.
Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
I'm torn because I really want Seth to win this match. It's just my personal opinion. I want Seth to win this match. And I'm saying that mainly because he's had this crazy fucking story that's gone on for like a year now of this like guy who was injured. He comes back, he drives up, and then he's supposed to have a match with Jason Jordan Angle, and then Jason Jordan Angle gets hurt. So now here we are, and we're at this match. My opinion, I'm thinking Seth Rollins wins. Miz is not turning face, and
come on.
Finn Balor gets drafted over to SmackDown, and he turns heel on AJ and Shinsuke. That's what I think is going to happen. I really want Balor over on SmackDown to feud with Shinsuke and AJ. And he can hit the club with them and do the Balor Club over there, and he might actually do better over there than he is on Raw right now when it comes to the Balor Club. I think that'd be a better move. Sal, what are you thinking?
Did they announce when when we're doing the roster shakeup again?
I've been hearing 2 weeks after Mania. That's what I keep hearing. It hasn't been made official.
Oh, wow.
People are thinking that'll be something they announce this week during the Raw or SmackDowns after Mania. I mean, that's one of the things they'll announce.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, as they did last year. People were saying as they did last year. So, we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm thinking Miz retains with help, and then we get a rematch at the Raw after Mania.
Ooh.
And then I think Seth Rollins will win it on Raw.
Interesting. I wonder what this means for that whole becoming the longest reigning IC champion thing that's been going on with Miz. Because he could be the longest reigning accumulative champion. Like, that's actually the wording that they're using now. Accumulative champion. Like, I forgot how many days is left. He was making a big deal of it on Raw last week, and this week he was in daddy mode, so I don't know if he mentioned it or not. But I'm not sure. But that's something that's still there. That's an intriguing one.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's something fun. We had a women's match in the pre-show. Now we have the first of 3 matches that involve women on the main show. This is the first time in WrestleMania history this has happened.
Okay.
This is the first time. Here we go. We have the WWE Raw Women's Championship. It is Alexa Bliss taking on Nia Jax.
Yay!
I am looking forward to this because of the storyline with Nia and the whole you're picking on Nia for being a big girl, being plus sized, and I really want Nia to win the title here. I really think if you're going to do this storyline and you're going to do this whole bullying thing, you have to have the person who's being bullied win the belt. You can't have her lose this matchup.
Oh.
What are you thinking?
Okay, no pun intended. Would you consider this a squash match?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Okay.
I've heard people say this just so you can just squash Alexa, get this done in 5 minutes.
Yes.
Tops. I've heard that.
Yes.
I don't know. We'll figure that out. Do you think Nia's going to win, though?
I think if you're going to put a belt on her, now's the time to do it.
I agree. She's right. Sal, did you hear that crowd? That women's match on Raw, the crowd was dead silent because it was obvious who was winning. And all of a sudden, Nia's music hit, and that place erupted. Erupted for Nia. She's in the middle of this massive hot streak right now, and I think it's going to be good for her. Sal, do you agree with us?
So, I'm hoping she wins.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's get to the next one. We have the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship, and it is Charlotte taking on Asuka. I have an issue here. Because, okay, if people are watching the Mixed Match Challenge, and by the way, this week's Mixed Match Challenge, Asuka and Miz won, they had the biggest audience for a Mixed Match Challenge match of the entire run this week.
Wow.
They had over 100,000 people tuning
like live, there or like watching?
Watching on television, watching on the TV, or watching on the computer. They had over 100,000 people watching live. It was the most they've ever had for a Mixed Match Challenge match. So that was pretty cool. And it was a good match. But Asuka and the Miz won. Okay, I have to ask a question. And I'm going to ask Dad this question. Because you're the more historian one of the three of us here.
Okay.
When somebody's hyping up an undefeated streak, undefeated streak, never been pinned, does tag team matches count? In history of wrestling, does tag team matches ever count?
No.
Then why do they count for Asuka? Why do they count for Asuka?
Because here's the thing. When Goldberg had his undefeated streak, that was a singles competition. It wasn't him tagging with partners or anything else.
Thank you.
It was just him, and the same thing for
how
long a reign is.
That has been my argument since day one of her being on the main roster. Why do tag team matches count? Like, why do they count in this? I don't get it.
You want to hype this up for all it's meant to be and not be a letdown.
I get it, but it's tag matches. It didn't matter. She's not getting pinned. If she's not getting pinned, it shouldn't matter. That's just how I feel.
Because here's the thing. Do we see Charlotte retaining?
That's my question. That was my question in a minute here. That there's two possible scenarios here.
Okay.
There's Charlotte breaks the streak. Asuka becomes champion. There's also the third weird wrinkle of Carmella cashing in Money in the Bank, which I don't like personally, but it's there because they talked about it on SmackDown this week. They teased it on SmackDown. By the way, Sal, you missed the most hilarious fake Tassin of all time of Carmella coming down. And because it was actually a hell of a match between Charlotte and Natalya. Hell of a match. They went like 25 minutes on SmackDown. It was a fantastic match. And Carmella comes down to cash in because Charlotte's really beat up by Natalya. And gets in the ring, and Charlotte pops up and kicks and did a full-out like soccer punt on the cage, and it flies out of the ring. It was absolutely amazing.
Okay.
It was amazing to watch. So those are the three scenarios. Which one do you think has that happened, Dad?
I say Asuka's going to take the belt, but the next day, i.e. Tuesday, is you're going to have Carmella challenge her through her Money in the Bank case against Asuka, and then basically with the help of Charlotte.
You think Carmella is going to be the champion on Tuesday? She's going to be the one to end the streak.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that, why not do it Sunday? Why not do that Sunday?
Because actually Charlotte's going to take credit for it.
Well, my point is, though, if you're going to have Carmella cash in the Money in the Bank and beat Asuka, why not do it Sunday?
Because basically you're going to make people happy in both worlds. You're putting the belt on Asuka, and then the next day she loses it.
I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
That way.
Well, my interesting, what I was going to make a point with the Mixed Match Challenge, just remember, because I kind of went in a circle. I went back to my point. During the Mixed Match Challenge, the crowd was getting antsy about the streak, and they actually started chanting. I think it was during the Little Big match against Asuka and Miz, and they're actually chanting, "Beat the streak, beat the streak, beat the streak." That was a chant a couple weeks ago.
What?
That was a chant during the Mixed Match Challenge. So I don't know if people are paying attention to that, or this is just a Facebook match because nobody cares. Because it's a Facebook match, it's a little world. But if that was heard, I'm interested what the backstage people are thinking about that. You know, if the crowd is not into the streak anymore, what does that mean? You know,
that they're anxious. They want something to happen.
But if the crowd doesn't want the streak anymore, why keep the streak around?
Because
it's not like Undertaker's streak.
No,
people cared.
Now keep in mind,
people truly cared about that streak.
Now keep in mind when you first heard that Ronda Rousey was coming out.
We haven't gotten Rousey.
Basically is that she originally was picked to end Asuka's streak
in a year, not now.
Well, no. Originally, it was put on, and then that was scrapped, and they found something else. But originally, that was
Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey was supposed to happen in the show too. It had happened. So, I don't know. My gut feeling tells me that somehow, some way, even if it's by disqualification, Charlotte leaves its belt. That's my gut. I don't want. I might be wrong. I might be way off. And Asuka wins the belt, and we have a 25-minute classic, and Carmella doesn't interfere, and we end up with a 25-minute main event-like match. You know what I mean? It might happen. And Asuka wins the belt, everybody's happy, and then we see what happens on Tuesday. Sal, what do you think?
I'm sticking to my guns and my original prediction that we made at the beginning of the year or whatever. And I'm going to say Asuka's going to win. She's going to be champion and stay undefeated.